Guys, rugby, I guess last time you were the force, you had to come from behind. You really, did you really want to ensure you got off to the start?
Yeah, we've been talking about different parts of our game and just mindset-wise, turning up ready to play. You saw with the Waratahs, we prepped well, but we weren't in that space. But then the following week we were. So yeah, there's another challenge for us. This is a real dangerous game for us. Those force lads have been, credit to them, situated over here on the East Coast. A lot of them, away from their families, but they've been going to the wall, 5 games in a row, whatever. And we knew they were dangerous, and it was just a tough night for them. Just a little bit conked. Sometimes when you go to the well over and over and over again, it gets to a point where it can open up a bit. And we just want to say our respect to the force. Just them being in this competition, they help make this competition. Like I said, they have been, they've had all these tight games, and tonight just opened up a bit. And that can happen when when it's been like that. So yeah.
Yes, fantastic first half in terms of possession and control that possession, and then it was a real danger time for you, wasn't it? After they scored that try, were you really happy with how the guys responded?
Yeah, I was. I don't know if Liam wants to talk more on it, but it is dangerous that the guys had the mindset of getting out there and continue to build that pressure, and we wanted to either side of the ball bring that pressure, and especially that first 10 minutes, and try and bring a bit of tempo there to the game, to challenge the force. But yeah, you sort of welcome them back into the game there, and game's momentum can turn really quickly. So credit to the guys. I know Liam was, with his instructions down there was around, come on, let's get let's get into our game here and get what we need to do, get done, you saw what happened in the second half. They played positive rugby, they played some attractive rugby, and it was brought about by pressure. The defence, the shape and attack, and we're pleased. But I don't know if Liam, you want to add to that at all?
Yeah, just we've been speaking about not giving them a sniff at all, because we've got such high respect for them and the way that they can play their footy and the way they have been. They've not afraid to throw it from anywhere, and as you saw, second phase out of half time, Red's got a good steal there and put us under pressure in the maul, where they've been quite good as well. So it's not ideal how we came out of half time, and due to that, we were worried about letting them back into the game, because the last time we played them, we gave them a head start. We managed to track them down, but we were very wary that if we did that again, that with the class they've got, the combinations they've really shown through, that we probably wouldn't be able to pull them again. So we did well in that first half, and then the second half we gave them that sniff, which we didn't want to do, but to the boys' credit, they held them out after that.
Can you talk to us a little bit about James O'Connor? Obviously, last year when he signed, I guess there were a few critics of that, but he's so you kind of think the first player to score 100 points for 3 Rugby clubs tonight, and he has an older guy. He's got a guiding hand in his team, hasn't he?
Yeah, and it was. You think about that; it was quite a big decision, and it was, we've been really pleased to have James, and he's really connected with the lads. The longer time's gone, the tighter he's got with the guys, and you just, I talked about when he came in, it's just the narrative. You want that narrative to change, and I played him when he was a 17-year-old over in, Christchurch, and he's a 17-year-old playing Super Rugby, and I was impressed with him that day. And then you saw, a highly talented guy, the world at his feet, but you saw challenges that he had, around just choices he was making and whatever. And he got to that space where I think he was at Sale for a couple of years, and sounded like there was a change for James there, and yeah, to get that opportunity back here, and he's made every post to winner. He's really, like I say, connected well with the team. Comes from Queensland, it means a lot to him to play for it, and just that narrative for me, in 5 years' time or something, I'd like to think that those early days aren't talked about as much when you used to mention his name. It's like, hopefully, talked about as, a very good Wallaby or a great Wallaby and a great servant for Queensland rugby, So just pleased how he's going along, and so yeah.
Has he earned the Wallabies 10 jersey?
It's not for me to comment about that, or decide around that sort of stuff. All I care about is Queensland. That's all I care about, and at the moment, all that stuff takes care of itself later on. So tonight was a really important game to win. To get the bonus point was great. Very dangerous side. We knew, it'd been some tough losses for the Force. We know they're proud men, they're good men. Tim Sampson and Ben Humphries and the guys, really good men. Tonight will be very disappointing for them tonight. And you just have those moments. We enjoyed one a few years ago. It's against the Sunwolves. We had that 2 weeks ago against the Waratahs. It hurts. Respect to them, and but the Wallaby stuff and all that, that's down the track, and Queensland's trying to. We are trying to respect each opponent and get a job done on each of those, and get, we want to play finals footy, and we want to. We want to achieve something this year.
Is there anything else he could be doing better? I mean, he seems to be in red hot form. What else could he be doing?
We're talking a lot about James, but I saw 23 guys out there. So I prefer not to talk any more about him. I've shown respect to James, and like I said, he's valued. But there's the front row give good ball. The locks are pushing the line out. That's the thing about the game. I guess when you're inside the game. And often a lot of guys don't get the attention or but as a player, you look at them in the eye and you know what they do, and that's what makes a rugby team important. There's so many guys contributing, and even the lads that help the team prepare during the week. But tonight we had guys who were running the water, Seru and different guys there. So, I prefer not to go on any further around that.
Tate McDermott, has he earned the starting job back home, do you think, or is there still some room where he might be a finisher?
He performed well tonight. It was great to see Mo get an opportunity. He's been taking my head off to Moses. Scotty and Tate have been getting the bulk of time, and this is Mo's first opportunity, and we're really pleased for him. He's been, he could have dropped his lip or whatever. He's really shown character and just kept throwing, really helping the boys prepare, in our training sessions, and I was pleased for him. Obviously, Tate tonight, you saw him play at half. He played on the wing when we had a few injuries there, and he's a special talent, but you just want to stay grounded. He's a young man, 21 years old. That game opened up, and there's a lot of flash stuff that happened, but that can often happen when games open up. There's pressure games ahead, and they'll be tight. If we can go into get the opportunity to play finals footy, it'll be tough, tight competition there, and we'll just be Tatey and all the lads will be working hard to bring the best.
Just on that as well, I think a big part about this squad, you mentioned guys like Moe, guys who help prepare us every week, and then when they get their opportunity, they just don't let us down at all. They rise to that jersey, and you know, Moe's been big on helping the non-23 prepare us each week, and you know, the guys like that continue to excel and are a big part of wins like these.
How important is that going to be going forward, Brad? Because obviously Josh Fluke, has he got, did he dislocate that shoulder?
Yeah, it seems like he got a good bang on his shoulder, and I'd say he'll be out for a while. I don't have you know, full assessment right this second, but yeah, it definitely appears that he may have dislocated or something, and so that'll be some time out, which is disappointing for the young man. That was his first start tonight. I've been super impressed with Flukey, and really fits in, and we're really pleased for him to get that opportunity tonight. So yeah, frustrating one for him.
And with Hunter out, Hammer coming off, leaves you a little bit tin, but the bye comes at a good time for him.
Yeah, buys a good time for us and freshen the guys up. There's guys like Liam, you saw us give him a break tonight. You know, Angus Scott Young got to lead the side there, which is good recognition to Scotty. You saw us get Luke Hahn off when we could, and we're trying to you know, look after these guys. You know, it's important around your squad. You know that when it gets to this time of the season, isn't it, to have you guys available. So you know, the guys put a massive effort in last week, emotionally, physically, whatever. So to front again this week was always going to be a challenge. You know, the maturity of the team. Are we ready to sort of be a team that can, you know, front again? And you know, I was pleased that, you know, we showed some good stuff there.